Hi guys, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Andrew Ricardo, an 11th season in Filipino Hollywood panel organized and produced by Philip Creative. And our next guest, we will pick her brain. Her name is Christine Marie Cabanos. She's a Filipino American voiceover actress since 2011. She is most known for her roles in animation and video games. Christine can be heard as Arizal in Recorded by Arizal, Sailor Saturn in Sailor Moon. Wow. Madoka Kaname, Kaname,
Kaname.
Kaname and Madoka Magica and the Pop Slin in Super Mario Brothers. So, Wonder, just name a few. Please welcome to our show, Christine Marie Cabanos.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Yes,
It's a pleasure to be here.
yes, yes. And when did you started falling in love as a voice actor?
In Hollywood or like from like when I decided like that I enjoyed this kind of stuff?
Yeah, you can
Well, like I've loved animation since I was a kid. I would memorize cartoons, turn off the sound, and I would like practice my voices on them before I even knew what voice acting really was, like when I was like 8. And then for a long time, I didn't think this was like a viable career. Again, I came from like a Filipino family where I was told, you should probably be a nurse or something. And so for a long time, my mom is in the medical business, and I thought I was going to go into that. And then when I graduated high school, I kind of just decided that I didn't think that was for me, and I just decided to follow what I really wanted to do, which was to act. So I just went out on my own. I practiced. I worked in studios to try to get myself in there. And the more and more that I met people, other actors, like the more I fell in love with it. And yeah, I'm glad that I took that road.
I mean, what inspired you? I know you probably growing up, you've seen all of those you heard different voices, characters. How did you develop your own style of voiceover? Any inspiration?
I mean, I luckily I watched a lot of English dubbing when I was a kid. So I did love anime since I was very little. I watched Sailor Moon when I was a kid, and now I got to be in it, which is amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so like all the English voice actors like Wendy Lee, Steve Bloom, I grew up like, Cowboy Bebop, all of those kind of shows, and all of those kind of informed my, the way that I developed my own personal voice. But I also feel like I just took the little unique quirks that I found in my voice and used them to my advantage. So somehow I was able to create a voice that is unique to me, and now I get to share it and put it inside of cartoons for other people to hear, and it's amazing.
Yeah, so imagine as a kid growing up to be part of this, pop culture, and now you're living it and you are in it. Uh, how's your feeling about this? That you are part of something larger than life?
I mean, it really is surreal. Like I have to pinch myself all the time. Even my last time that I really, really felt like that was when I got called in to do Super Mario Brothers, because I was like, that's like something that I never even thought was in the realm of possibility. And the fact that I now get to be a part of it, and I will forever be a part of it, is really crazy. And when we're working in it day in and day out, you forget sometimes. But when you take a step back and like realize that, all of us get to be a part of something like that everybody gets to enjoy and will live on, is really, really cool.
Yeah, I grew up with Super Mario, but trivia, you guys, so MJ stands for Mario. Mario Jr. Yes, I grew up with the. Is it Super Mario? Is it just the animation version or share us?
Oh, which one am I in?
Mhm.
I'm in the new video game that came out, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. So yeah, that one like is like a really fun, trippy, colorful like platformer version, like the back to the 2D scrolling version. And I got to play it, and like my daughter has now heard my voice in it, and it's really cool and exciting.
It's just really ironic because I went to Riverside Anime and I bought a Super Mario stuffed toy.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, I have it in the car
Oh,
actually.
amazing.
Yeah. And so, one last word to our audience, word of wisdom so you can share
To like everyone in general, or to
in
people who are trying to-
voiceover in general.
Oh, like people who are trying to get into voiceover?
Yes.
I would just say to know that it is a hard thing to be a part of because rejection is a huge part of this. It's kind of day in and day out. But if it's what you want to do, like I think you just have to persevere and like chug through all of because there's a lot of highs and there is a lot of lows. And the highs are really wonderful, but to get through the lows is the part that's gonna, that you need to do in order to keep going. So I think perseverance is key.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your inspiring story and sharing us at the 11th edition of Filipino Hollywood panel.
Thank you.
Yes, and can they find you on social media and share them?
Oh yeah. I don't have a Twitter anymore, but I'm on Instagram at just
It's now
Christine
X.
Cabanos. Oh yeah. Oh sorry, not Twitter. I don't have X anymore. I only have Instagram. Christine Cabanos is my handle.
Any shout out to like a huge fan of Super Mario?
I mean, everyone who loves Super Mario, keep on playing. I hope I come back one day. Maybe I'll be in Mario Kart.
Mario.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being in the show.
Thank you. Thanks
There
for
you
having
have
me.
it, you guys. Christine Marie Cabanos, and she's a very inspiring woman. Make sure to check her out. And then we'll be right back on the next interview. Now go away. Bye. This is like a pre-recorded.